Okay, guys, Robert's coming back into the.
You hear me?
Yeah, you there? Okay, so I'm
I
just.
can't hear a thing.
Oh, okay, you need to go out and back in again, mate. We started the presentation now. Okay, guys, let me know you can hear me. I think Robert's got problems with his. Okay, can anybody hear me? Can you see my screen? Oh no, something going wrong again. We did this last week. It went wrong. Oh great, Tony can hear me. The same thing happened last week, guys. We were trying to do it last week and we had the same thing going wrong. We don't know what it was. Anyway, okay, so you can hear me now. That's a good thing. Right, now what I want to talk about today is about mass media SEO. What we're doing is we're calling this 2.0. We're even going to have a new design for logos and all that nice stuff later as well. But we kind of just finished the phase that I've been trying to get done quietly and efficiently in the background whilst keeping the costs down. The advantage we've got right now with a service like MassMedia is that it was always kind of low cost, and it's easier to start with the low cost, add additional stuff, and build up the service and make it as good as it possibly can, than it is to start high and try and bring it down. You can't bring it down really if you start high anyway. So what we did is we really took advantage of this situation when we bought MassMedia SEO, because we knew it was already kind of a low-cost, high-volume kind of sales model as far as the numbers of customers to make it profitable. And we didn't really, I haven't really been worried about profitability of it up until this point now, where I've managed to get people in, I managed to let people see the progress we've been making, and I've managed to build up the service as well. And that's what I want to talk about today, is what we've actually done with the service up to now, and some additional upsells that we've got when we get to the last slide here. We've got 5 slides here that I want to go through. Okay, it won't take a huge amount of time to go through it all. It's very, very similar to what I said was going to happen. But there are some things that are quite significant that have been done that make this so much more than a press release service now. This is much, much more. Nobody else is doing anything like this. I don't care if they're saying they're doing it. I don't care if they say they're going to do it. They ain't doing anything like this, because this has got some very, very unique strategies, my strategies, built into this that I know works, and it's all happening for you every time you submit a press release. And even at the low cost that you are paying. Okay, there's nobody can compete with this, not on a price level, not even on an SEO level for the stuff that's being done. They might have some more high PR sites, they might have some more Google News approved sites, they might have various other things like that, but at the end of the day, what we're doing with this service, what we're doing with the MassMedia SEO has always been, for me, about the SEO side, okay? So it was always about getting referring domains. It was always about getting rankings. It was always about getting saturating the market with the same piece of content. And the advantage you got when you've got a piece of news content is it's less likely to get flagged for duplicate content, because you have companies like Reuters, I don't know how to pronounce it. They have journalists all over the world who will write an article, then it gets picked up, by the Associated Press or whatever, and people will be publishing it in the local newspapers, national newspapers, etc. So the duplicate content thing is kind of goes out the window a little bit with that. Although there's ways that it can be manipulated to do some negative stuff, but for the most part, it's that's just the way that the press releases are perceived, because you're putting the same content out. You're not spinning that press release. It's not meant to be spun. You're putting it out to distribution services, and from there it gets distributed and maybe picked up by multiple news sources, whether it's from TV, radio, or whatever it might be, publications or whatever. Okay, so we're taking it much, much further now. So we got distribution, which is pretty decent. We're quite happy with what we've got for the initial sort of stage that we wanted to be at. We're happy with it right now, but anything else, anything additional to the distribution that we've got right now is either coming from manual SEO or automated SEO through blog networks and things like that. Anything for the news sites is going to have to be an upsell, because at this point, anything extra that we do for distribution via news sites and things is going to cost us more money as well, and it gets to quite a significant jump. So what we've done is we've taken what we had we've maximized what we possibly could for the price that we got to work with, and we've added a whole bunch of stuff to make this completely unique service now. So we got authority sites, there's no doubt about it. We got some very, very good sites in here. We've got a whole bunch of manual SEO happening. We've got blog networks happening. We've got some fantastic video marketing stuff going on in the background as well, and there's so much more as well. Some of it I will never even tell you about, because if I do tell you, I know that other people will try and get us in trouble, okay? Because they don't like our prices and they don't like our service competes with them. Anyway, so the distribution that we've got right now, so Robert, right now we've got distribution of about 170 sites. When was the last time you checked on the clipping report? Can you hear me? Because I can hear you in the background, Robert. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you, Tony.
Oh, now I can hear you, okay. So I can hear you, okay. So do you want to talk a little bit about the distribution we've got right now with MassMedia for the 170 odd sites, I think it is? When was the last time you looked at a clipping report?
Okay, I looked at a clipping report just a few hours ago, and I think it had 178 sites that were listed, and they are all part of 3 distribution networks that we're distributing to, and we've got quite a elaborate distribution system right now that pretty much equals some other big companies out there that are charging a lot more than we are. And the reason why is because we were able to go directly to sources rather than having to go through people that are getting from those sources. So rather than being at the mercy of middlemen, I went to the companies that do the distribution initially. So we got some good prices on that.
Yeah,
what you were asking.
Yeah. This is something that Robert's been a real major advantage for us guys, because he has been really working really hard in the background. He was determined to go and find the very, very best distribution he could get. And it was, you know, he did work really, really hard, and he took a few knockbacks on the way as well, and he just kept going. He was very, very determined to make that happen, and we got some very, very significant distribution, I would say, right now. But it doesn't stop there, because we have got the authority sites, of course, with the Web 2.0 blog networks, and we've got some authority stuff going on beyond that as well. Plus, we've got the news sites, and we, you know, the whole point of the press releases with the high amount of distribution sites is you're getting all those referring domains coming in to your money sites, okay? You're getting all those referring domains with links to YouTube videos and stuff like that as well. It's just good for SEO that way as well, okay? And there's additional stuff that will be available that we're going to show you in the last slide here, okay? But it's kind of specific stuff because of the way that we have kind of structured it. It's just contacts that Robert has made so that we could take advantage of that. But we managed to still keep the prices a lot lower than other people. Okay, so this is what's happening for the news site right now. First of all, we got a bunch of indexing and RSS SEO strategies happening. It's all happening in the background. It's all happening automatic. We got social shares and reshares happening automatic in the background as well. We're doing the social bookmarks via 2 ways right now, Social Bookmark Commando. There's another tool that's just came out, and it's called Social Robot. We're teaching our VA how to use that as well, so we will use that probably more for the YouTube channel than the news site, but social bookmarks will be happening in sort of a couple of ways, okay? We've got high PR blog networks as well for the news site here, and in there we've got high PR tumblers between PR3 and PR5. They've all got PR5 Twitters, and Blogger, we've got some 301 redirects or PR2 bloggers in there. Okay, and we're doing more with 301 redirects as well. We're going to do some 301 redirects to WordPress and some other things. And for anybody who's actually got IFTTT Backlink Commando, we spent quite a bit of time yesterday, myself and Robert and the virtual assistant for MassMedia, and we went through setting up some additional stuff in these blog networks that we have already set up in these IFTTT accounts, and we created an additional 7 recipes. So I'm going to get my coder to add that into IFTTT Backlink Commando as well. Hopefully maybe by the end of this week. I'm not going to promise it's going to be done in 2 days or anything, but I'll do my best to get it done, and that will give us a whole bunch more distribution within IFTTT Backlink Commando as well. Okay, so all of that's kind of set up, and it's all set up nicely. It's all working nicely. We're even getting into the stage now. We're thinking about how can we do more with the citations, what can we do with document sharing, what can we do with some advanced RSS strategies that I've got, where we're using Yahoo pipes, we're using FeedBurner, we're using various things like that. I've just got some advanced stuff that I've been talking to Robert about getting set up, and we do some advanced syndication as well for the news site, and that may or may not include some private blog networks. I don't want to talk about it too much, because if I do say too much, then somebody might try and get us in trouble. So that may or may not be happening. Let's put it that way. Okay. And also we've been looking to get a Google News approved site, so that we can either redirect it to the news.massmediaseo.com or have an additional news site that automatically picks up the press releases as they get published, while still maintaining the news.massmedia SEO site. Okay, so that's what we got for the actual news site itself. There's some other companies out there, well-known ones, do not have even a news site, probably because they don't have a Google News approved site, but it shouldn't really stop us from doing that. We can still build authority into that site. We can still use it for the purpose of SEO, to be able to do further syndication from WordPress, for example. There's a lot we can do just by having that news site there. It's given us a huge amount of extra things that we can do, that we can take advantage of just by having it, even though it's not a Google News approved site. Okay, so we didn't let that put us off, and it's actually worked out quite well now, because we've got a whole bunch of stuff happening in here. Now, when we talk about the video marketing stuff, this is very, very unique what we've got going on here, because we have a dedicated YouTube channel. As I went through yesterday and showed our virtual assistant how to do tags quite effectively. Robert, the tag strategy that we came up with yesterday was pretty good, yeah?
Oh, it's outstanding. I don't see many people that can match what we did yesterday.
Yeah, it was actually quite good. So we've come up with a really nice, simple way to do tags, especially for local, okay? And we really can take advantage of that now. They've got a dedicated YouTube channel. It takes the complete press release. It's putting citations in there as well into the description. Plus, we can do some other stuff as well that you might or might not notice if you look closely enough, okay? Also with that, there is social bookmarks happening with the social bookmark commando, and also we will be definitely using the social robot in here. If we do not use social robot in here, then we're going to use Ultimate Daemon until I have got Bookmark Alpha, which is going to be a sort of bigger, better version of social bookmark commando. It's going to be called Bookmark Alpha until we got that one ready, which is going to be very, very powerful too. So at the moment, I think we've got social robot, we've got social bookmark commando. She's still to learn how to use social robot, and that gives us some things like plague kind of backlinks, and that's why it's suitable for video. And you can reverse engineer people who are doing video marketing for launch jacking, for example. And you will see the same guys again and again at the top in the first page of Google for, those product names and with the keyword review and bonus and things like that. If you bother to reverse engineer them, you will see that they're all using, probably they're using Ultimate Daemon, something like that. They're using plague sites for bookmarks and things like that. You can see them there. So there's not a problem using those at the moment, and any time it does change, we can just take them off. Simple as that. We can just stop using it, basically. Okay. And we've got 10 Web 2.0 blog networks. Again, PR3 to PR5. They've all got PR5 Twitter accounts. And the 301 redirects from expired domains, okay? And again, the citation stuff. And what we're doing here is we're building out right now 500 support channels to be able to do the internal YouTube link networks, okay? If you remember when we did the IFTTT launch, during that launch, so just before it or in the pre-launch or something, I came up with this strategy. I created a strategy that every time you upload a video to your main YouTube channel, that a link to that video would appear in multiple other support channels. So depending how many support channels you got internal YouTube links, which is really, really powerful, coming from multiple channels that are related channels, they're relevant channels, all giving backlinks immediately, and it's all above board, because the way we're doing that is by using playlists, saved playlists from the main channel. So what we're doing right now is we're building out 10 Google accounts, and with each Google account we're going to be doing 50 channels, 50 multi-channels in each account, okay? So there's going to be 500 support channels. So that means every time you put a video with a press release, our assistant goes to your your video on YouTube, she will download it, okay? She will upload it with the press release into YouTube, okay? With a link going to your YouTube video with very, very good tag strategy happening in the background. It's going to have these automated blog networks happening. Don't forget, this is all with the link to your money site as well. It's all with the link to your YouTube video. It's all with the link to the MassMedia SEO news site with your press release on it. And basically, all that is happening in the background. She's doing all that for you, plus the bookmarks and all that kind of stuff. And then if you add into that these support channels where you can get up to 500 internal YouTube links, you can see how powerful this is getting. There's no other press release companies doing anything like this. And we've got very, very unique strategies. And I'll tell you what, we get even more unique stuff to come, because I got Robert to give me the login details for both the YouTube channel and the WordPress site. And I was playing around last night. I didn't actually do much, but I came up with 3 new strategies, 3. And this is what happens when I go and do SEO. I've got new strategies, and one of them has got me very, very, very excited. And it's something that nobody else is doing. Absolutely nobody else is doing. We can implement probably within the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks, which will make this even more powerful. Well, the prices are still what you're paying right now. So we're taking us really as far as we can take it, and we're still looking to stretch it, as you know, to make it as good as we possibly can, so that it's a fantastic service and it's gone beyond anything that's ever been before. And also we'll just, you know, we just keep maintaining it. So the next stage for us is to actually hire some other people to come and help, to, you know, just make sure that we can keep up with the workload that we've created for ourselves. But all of that for the prices that you're paying now is just incredible if you compare it to what other people are charging for, you know, ultimately what is a lot less. Okay, Robert, let's see if we get any questions right now. I'll just take a drink and we can jump onto the last slide here.
Yeah, I've got a few questions. I've been trying to answer them with texting to them, leaving them the message, but for some reason GoToWebinar is not working correctly tonight, but I can read them.
Okay.
So Larry is asking, does each press release get made into a video?
No, if you submit a video with your press release, don't forget we're doing multimedia press releases, okay? It doesn't cost you any more for adding the video in there. If you add a video, then we will take that video and we will put it onto our YouTube channel with a link onto your YouTube video too. Okay, and plus it's got, once we've done that, we've got all that massive backlinking happening, those internal YouTube links happening, those high PR Tumblrs and Twitters and everything links happening. We've got social bookmarks and all of that stuff, RSS stuff, social sharing stuff as well, social bookmarks, all of that is happening. You know, as soon as you have submitted it, and our assistant has taken it and put it into the YouTube channel for mass media. Plus, you got all that happening as well with the news site too. So there's 2 channels that's basically pushing out, or 2. We've got the news site and the YouTube channel. Okay, that's happening. If you don't have a video for your press release and you want to get a video done, we're looking for someone right now who will make whiteboard videos and make them very, very good quality, can make them really good, and can make them at quite a low price. And I'm talking like $5 each, but to work in high volume. And if we can do that, then we can sell that as an upsell at an affordable price for everybody. To be able to do that. So if anybody's interested who can really do those really high quality whiteboard videos in high volume, then we will put that as a service on MassMedia SEO, because we want to make it as affordable as possible, but make it as good as possible, and just completely make this into, you know, press releases have always traditionally been too expensive. It's been a pet hate of mine, because we know how important they are, we know that they work, but the cost was just very, very, very restrictive for a lot of people. Back in 2006, I had a recruitment company. I paid, actually 2 things I paid for. I paid 750 Australian dollars for a press release to get done for me. I had no idea how much I should have been paying. Okay, I didn't know anything very much at that time about SEO. Okay, so I paid $750 for one press release. I also paid something like $750 for one video to get done. Crazy. When looking back in it now, so that's $1,500 for something that I could put together right now in about 20 minutes myself. It's just incredible. That's, of course, because we've got better technology, better products and things that are available for us to do that these days. But it also tells you that local businesses, they really don't know anything about this kind of stuff. They're so stuck in their own little world of building their own business, they haven't got a clue what's going on in your world, and in the marketing world, in the SEO world. They haven't got a clue. And if you put those offers like we did the webinar the other day for the local marketing packages, then it makes it really, really exciting for them to be able to get all this stuff done at a very, very high quality as well. And, you know, if we can get somebody who can do those whiteboard videos for us, we can put that service out for people. We can actually put those marketing packages as a service together that people just have to go and sell them. And, you know, go and sell them $500 and they get high quality press release, a whiteboard video and some other bits. And we can put those packages together for you. All you need to do is focus on the selling. Any more questions there?
Larry is wondering how we use authority websites, and what does that mean? How does it use his authority site? I've got to say that the network is made up of authority sites, Larry. Hundreds of authority sites. People spend years making one authority site, if they ever do succeed, and hopefully they get ranked. But when you're using a press release service that distributes to PR 6, 7, and 8 sites, then you're pretty much guaranteed that you're going to get a lot of buzz out there in the on the internet. You're going to get a lot of exposure that you never would have achieved spending years on creating your own site. So that's the advantage of using a press service. I've got Lisa wondering how do you do a Google search to find what your distribution is in Google?
Well, you can just put in your title, your press release title, put it in the inverted commas, and just type it into Google like that, and you should be able to see how many sites have picked up. Plus, you have the clipping reports from us as well, which basically gives you a list of URLs, and you can click on the URLs and go through and see those as well. Okay, so you'll be able to pick up a whole bunch of things. Don't forget, a lot of stuff doesn't get indexed immediately anymore. There is some kind of delay happening. I think they're calling it Google Sandbox or something like that. There's a lot of stuff that's just been delayed in getting indexed, but it will come through. Just got to keep checking on it, and it will just keep increasing, which is actually better for SEO in a way, because you know, the more backlinks that just steadily start coming in, you know, the more natural it will appear, and therefore you get stickier rankings rather than just, you know, one big blast all at one time. Which is kind of even better in a strange kind of way. Any more?
Where did the social bookmarks go, Larry would like to know, when we do social bookmarking?
Well, we're using Social Bookmark Commando right now, Larry. So those social bookmarks are the sites that we're using in Social Bookmark Commando. If you have a look in there, you can see we're using Delicious, Indigo, and all those kind of sites. And that's what we've been using for quite a while. So we're doing about 40 to 50 bookmarks for the YouTube videos, and we're doing about the same for the news site as well for each press release. That's what's happening for you.
Okay, you're going to post a replay for this, Tony?
Yeah, for MassMedia, I'll post a replay for this, yeah. We got another webinar on Friday that's about finding expired domains. I've got some really unique methods for finding expired domains, really quick and really easy, and you get so many that it's hard to keep up with it. But I'm going to show them on Friday how I do that and how they can copy that as well. But that will not be sort of put on the blog. That's a bonus for Todd Spear's blog network blueprint. Okay, so any more before we jump on to the last slide?
Lisa's asked if we've introduced a new distribution network.
We've increased it. We have increased it. We have increased the distribution. We have added a new network, and more than one new network. We've added how many there? No, 2 or 3.
We've got 3 now.
3 now, yeah. Yeah.
We started out with 1.
Yeah. And to be honest, that first one was okay for what it was, but what we've got now is completely different. It's just taking it to another level. And this is what we've been really searching for being able to do while trying to keep the price. It would have been very, very easy for us just to increase the price at that point and go and pay a lot more to get what we've got now. But we determined that we wanted to make press releases affordable. And so we stuck with it, and Robert's worked really, really hard in the background to make this happen. And we've got a very, very good distribution network right now, and plus you put all this SEO stuff behind it as well, and we've got something completely unique. Nobody else can copy this. Certainly not for the prices we have. No way.
Okay, Boyd is asking about whether we do link indexing. He says he uses Backlink Indexer with his press releases.
Yeah, good. Good. You can do. We've got multiple ways of doing indexing. There's multiple ways of doing it. Indexing is not just done for indexing third-party sites like Backlink Indexer or Indexification or whatever. They've all got their own unique strategies anyway, these guys. But, you know, indexing can come with just doing things like the automated Web 2.0 blog networks, because you think about it, what we're doing is we're putting those links coming back into that news site where, and some other sites that we're using with those links to the press releases, okay? So that is basically going to get them picked up. Google is, you know, Googlebot is patrolling those kinds of sites, you know, multiple times a minute just to be able to pick up anything new. And basically, you know, it's going to get indexed very, very quickly. But there's some very, very unique companies out there who are doing very unique things, and, you know, we're always looking to improve. We're looking to find some other indexing services, and we're looking to find some other places where we can get high PR Tumblrs and Weebly's and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. We're not standing still even now, even when I'm quite happy with what we've got so far. We're not standing still. I want to make this so unique, so good that, you know, that everybody feels that they've got to have this as part of the SEO. They should, really, because it's something completely unique. Any more?
It looks like that's all the questions for now, Tony.
Right, okay, so let's jump into this last slide so we don't have to spend too long today on this. Okay, so I've got some things that we're working on for upgrades, okay, because especially the writing. This is something I feel is holding people back a lot, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to offer US writing for press releases, and it's going to cost $25 per press release. There's another guy, what's his name, Sean Kelly, who's done it much, much cheaper. You can go to Sean and get it done. Can you remember how much Sean was charging, Robert?
$9 for 500 words.
Yeah, I think the last time I spoke to Sean, he's over here in Pattaya. I think he was not making enough money on it. He was going to put it up $1 or $2, so he was going to put it like $10 or something like that. You can go to Sean, or you can get it done by us. Okay, if you wanted to get it done by us, where we've got you know, real professional press releases being done, it will cost $25. Okay, but we haven't got any buy buttons for that right now. We will get that set up during the week, and we will put it in the section of the site where you can see it in a banner format or something like that, and we'll put it onto my site as well, on the AnthonyHayes.me site. Okay, so if you want to get a really professional press release written, optimized press release, we will do that. But Sean is very good value at $9 or $10. Okay, the whiteboard videos, we want to do them, sell them for about 20 to 25. Okay, it depends on how much we can get them done for, but we want to find somebody who is actually very, very good. So if you know anybody who you can recommend who can do these things quickly but very professionally at a low cost, so that we can, you know, sell them as part of the package, or sell them as an upgrade for people who want them with the press releases without having to go through all the trouble of getting them done themselves, then, you know, let us know. And the lower the price we have to pay, then the lower the price we can put out to everybody else. Okay. The next thing we want to do is get some resellers accounts, proper resellers accounts, where you can actually add customers into your MassMedia SEO section. Okay, where you can give them their own username and password. We need to talk to Jeff about that a little bit later, Robert. I'll explain how it works a bit later. And that will be a good thing for people who are doing local marketing. Okay. So what we've got right now, though, is we've got an additional distribution, which is costing us a lot more. Okay, so we cannot include this additional distribution with what we've got with the MassMedia SEO right now. The MassMedia SEO we've got right now, for me, is very, very good. Okay, what I've done, though, is I've continually been looking for other sort of distribution that would be equal to some of the bigger names, I mean the really bigger names, okay, and we found one, but it's only good for local marketing. Okay, it's not good for any kind of affiliate offers, it's not good for any kind of sort of digital products or things like that. It's for local marketing. It's like local business news kind of things, okay? And that is part of the agreement that we got to be able to use it, okay? That it has to be for local marketing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 package for this, which is going to be $97, okay? When we have actually got all this set up and automated, it's going to be $127 for the same package. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give people the chance right now to come in at $90, and that you're locked in at that one. And this is for local marketing. Robert, I need you to explain to them a little bit about the submission, about what's the difference from the distribution that we've got there right now, and what we're offering with this local marketing package, and just explain to them why it's better for the distribution.
Okay, talking about going to sources, we were able to come up with a place where we could improve our distribution network by tenfold. In other words, this is a premium service, something you would have to pay $500 a month for if you were to get a membership, not a month, per press release, excuse me. At least $500 per press release at a minimum for this service, and we're able to get you 5 of them. So we're very lucky to be able to come across this deal, and we're going to be distributed to quite a few more high PR authority sites. There are a lot of 5, 6, and 7 authority sites that are included with this service, and you'll also be submitted to Associated Press. So Associated Press is not guaranteed, but at least your press release will go across the editors at Associated Press and have a chance of being picked up on a network that has much farther reach than we'd ever imagined we'd be able to do with MassMedia SEO.
Okay. Let's see if we've got any questions. And what I'll do is I'll share the link to this, guys. And if you want to get this, if you do purchase this, okay, if you do purchase this today, you're going to get it $30 cheaper than what it will be by this time next week, probably. As soon as we have all this automated in the background to deliver and put you into a sort of membership area, then the price is going up to $127 for anybody who hasn't bought in. Okay. Now this is premium stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link with you right now. Anybody who wants to get this for the $97, you can click on this link here within the slide and the last slide here. Okay, because we don't even have a sales page for this. We don't have anything like that set up yet. Okay, actually I'm going to keep this a little bit underground because I want to maximize what we can do with this, and part of the maximization, what we can do with this is basically having less people using it so that we can get real advantage from using it ourselves. Okay, for the prices we got this for, it's something that I'm going to have to increase the price at some point later for new people coming in and not make it too widely available so we can all benefit the people who are actually using it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in here and you can access the slide, and if you're interested to purchase, you can purchase from that link there. Okay, let's see how I was putting new sites on the new server. Okay, so let's see if we've got any questions at this point. Robert, if we've got any more about this.
People are concerned about how this may affect their current membership.
Do you think they still need the current membership if they take this up? I think probably they do not. What do you think?
I would think if they take this up, no, they wouldn't need the current membership anymore.
Yeah, so it's just, it would be like an upgrade. It would be like an upgrade, basically. Right. So what we can do then is, what we need to do is, if you purchase, it's not going to take you anywhere afterwards because it's just there's no links there. We haven't got anything set up. What you need to do is you need to contact the support. You have to send in receipt from JVisa, send it to, what's the MassMedia SEO support email?
So, what is it? I can't remember.
Okay, send it to support at AnthonyHayes.me. You have to send it. Huh?
Right. That's good.
Is it MassMediaSEO.com? No, I don't use it.
Support at MassMediaSEO.com. There.
Okay. So you can send to.
No, this is only for local marketing. just to reiterate that, no affiliate offers or anything like that, just local marketing.
Yeah, that's part of the deal we got. They were not happy with us to do any affiliate stuff, so we had to come up with a compromise, which is still pretty awesome because it fits in with what we were talking about the other day about doing those local marketing packages. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with the local marketing packages, go over to my blog and you will see a blog post, I think the last one or second last one, about local marketing packages. We did a webinar, and we got another webinar, part 2, this Sunday coming up, how to get clients for it. And we were basically talking about giving services that people, that businesses understand, rather than talking about SEO and some jargon about, rankings and backlinks and all that kind of stuff. They don't even know what a backlink is, guys. You know what I mean? But they know what a press release is. They know what a video is. Like, I had bought those 2 services, $750 each, back in 2006. I knew what a press release was. I knew what, public relations and getting some publicity and all that meant. I knew that having the video would make it even better. I just didn't know how to do it, and I paid way, way too much. So if you put in packages like that together with premium press release distribution like this for local marketing, then you've got something special there. Carry on.
Okay, Tony is asking, does this work for local marketing anywhere in the world?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. As long as it's not affiliate stuff, yeah. As long as it's for a local business kind of thing, and then it works.
You will still need your MassMedia SEO membership if you plan on doing anything other than local, though.
Guys,
so,
if you got a $37 5-pack for MassMedia, I would keep that. I would honestly keep that, and you can use that for many other things as well. You can even use that to backlink these, because there's so much happening with that. And with that $37 package, it's just incredible. We were looking at that yesterday thinking, how the hell did we manage to do this so low for all the stuff that we're doing? Because really all that stuff I mentioned in those first 3 or 4 slides is all happening. And, it's just incredible prices. When you compare it to what other people are charging for what you get, we've managed to really squeeze this one and make it as good as we possibly could. And we ain't finished. Nowhere near finished yet. And we've still got some things to do and to add.
Okay, David is asking if these 5 press releases a month with the new service will roll over.
No, they don't roll over. They do not roll over. It's not our choice. That is not our choice. They do not roll over. Do they? Or am I mistaken?
No, they do not.
No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, no, they do not, but we'll help you to get them written. You got Shona will do them for $10 each, or if not, then come to us for $25 and we'll do them within, 24 hours for you, for $20 or $25.
Okay, people are having trouble clicking on the link in the slides, but it is in the chat box of the GoToWebinar chat box, so go ahead and just click on that link instead if you can't click it in the slide.
Okay, I'll put the link in here. Did you put it? Okay, here we go. I'll put the JVZoo link in here. There's the JVZoo. That's just a direct link. Let me know if that doesn't work. It should be working. But when you purchase, you just have to send your receipt. It's not going to take you to any landing page or any thank you page. We don't have anything set up yet for that. Okay. So what I think we want to do next, Robert, is we want to put these local marketing packages. Maybe we can announce something like that for Sunday, how we can do that, where we're using these premium press releases for local, where we're putting together with a whiteboard video and some other bits and pieces that we can do. And it can, will include things like the Web 2.0 blog networks as well, because we can always take that video that comes with the press release and put it through our YouTube channel as well. Make sure all that stuff is happening. So yeah, we can put together some kind of package for that. So if you want to go and try and sell those packages for the sort of local marketing packages for $500, or you can even come down a lot less than that if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't. And then, just come to us with the orders and we will fulfill them for you and let you focus on selling and making profits, which is even better.
Okay, Scott would like to know, the first 4 slides are for MassMedia SEO.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? And the last one is what is included with the new service. Is that right?
No, what the last one I'm talking about the upgrades that we can offer, okay? So the professional US press release writing for $25, okay? So that's we've got people who will write press releases. It's going to cost $25 to get them done, okay? That's an option if you want to take that. We've also got a guy in the Facebook groups called Sean Kelly who does them for $10, okay? You can go to Sean and get them done cheaper. If you want to get really professional ones done, we can come to us, or if you're short of time you want to get them done, you can come to us. It will cost $25, okay? The whiteboard videos, we're looking for someone right now. We don't have any buy buttons for the press releases, for the writing or for the whiteboard videos right now, okay? We do not have that yet. I'm just telling you what we're going to have for the upgrades within the next sort of week or two, as soon as we can get Jeff to put these things together. So the whiteboard videos, we're looking for someone good that can do them, and I'm talking like, you know, professionally done but high volume, because we want to do these local marketing packages in big numbers, okay? For the reseller accounts, we don't have that ready yet. That's something that's going to be coming up. I want to do the reseller accounts. The reseller accounts will be from MassMedia, not for the upgrade packages, not for the upgrades sort of premium distribution. That's just for MassMedia, the reseller accounts. That's what I was talking about. Now, the local marketing packages that Robert has been describing, that I've been talking about, that we're selling for $97 for 5, that is really, really premium distribution. It's got more high PR sites. It's got, you know, premium submission to the Associated Press and Google News approved sites and things like that. That's what we're talking about, the upgrade, if you want to take that right now. But honestly, guys, if I was to take this and I had a $37 for a 5-pack on MassMedia, I would keep the MassMedia 37 as well, okay? Because we're taking away that 37 price point. Nobody can buy it at that price anymore. So if you've already got locked in at that price, it's really worth keeping it, or even reselling it to someone else.
Okay, there are several people that are wondering about the benefits of press releases for local businesses.
Oh,
Can you
massive.
cover that a little bit, Don?
Massive. It's absolutely massive. Well, if you're using an optimized press release, and if you're using the right kind of keywords, remember I did the training so many times about how to get Google to optimize your content, okay? And we went and we did things with the keywords, where we were taking keywords in the groups, keyword groups that the Google AdWords planner gave us, okay? And that's basically Google telling us, if I put in a seed keyword that says dental implants in Illinois, for example, okay, then what Google will give me is a bunch of keyword groups that it thinks is relevant, okay? So we take the closest one. And if we take the closest one, we're going to find, you know, about 12 to 18 or 20 sort of keyword phrases that Google really relates to that particular keyword phrase. And if we can get those into our press release, if we can get those into our content, then you're going to have a very highly optimized piece of content, because you're using keyword phrases that have been given to you by Google that it thinks is most relevant to that particular seed keyword or seed keyword phrase, okay? So if we can do that and we can get ranking for multiple keywords, then you're going to have, for when people are searching for sort of buyer intent, commercial intent kind of keywords, then you're going to have a piece of content sitting there waiting for them whenever they are searching for that information, okay? And so what makes a buyer intent keyword for local? Just by putting a geographical tag on it, usually. It can be for, you know, some sort of modifiers like best, affordable, keywords like that, those kind of keyword phrases, you know, free shipping and all that kind of stuff, or, you know, free consultation, all that is, you know, it's basically interpreted into commercial intent kind of keywords. But even just having local, if you put in dentist in St. Louis, for example, then you're probably looking for a dentist in St. Louis because you need to spend money with one, okay? You ain't doing it for research purposes probably, or 90% of people won't be anyway. So you got kind of high intent, commercial intent keywords happening just because it's local.
Okay, Rick Eady is concerned. He's saying, are you saying that MassMedia SEO is no longer available and only the $97 package?
No, I never said that. I said the $37 price point is now gone, okay, for people who have not locked themselves in. Okay, so anybody who purchased at $37 for the 5-pack, You're still locked in at that price, okay? MassMedia SEO, if you go over to massmediaseo.com right now, you will see a 5-pack now costs $67. Okay, that's the MassMedia SEO ones. This additional local marketing packages is just for local business kind of news, kind of press releases, and we're selling those for $97, okay? That's additional. That's separate from MassMedia SEO. It's just an upgrade. It's an upsell. Okay, it's a different package. It's not part of the main MassMedia SEO. It's for people who are doing local marketing for local businesses, and who can really do with using really, really powerful distribution that this particular package has. This is premium packaging. Distribution, sorry.
It's something that's not available. We're probably the only people that have this available at the price that it's being offered. I don't think you'll find it anywhere else. You'll pay at least $400 to $500 for one of these. Just one. Okay, Brian Gordon is asking, will the press release writing service do the C keyword research that you're talking about?
Yeah, we can do that. If you give us the keywords, we can do that pretty quickly and pretty easily. And what I would ideally want to do is have, a little sort of form created where we can just get information from you very, very quickly, very easily. It doesn't take you long to put together, put it that way. Something you can do basically from the top of your head. And we can do that press release writing for you. But Sean has got a similar service as well. If you talk to him.
Several are asking, is the platform set up now? Is it ready to go? Can they submit a press release today?
You can send a press release through to us and we will submit it for you. We haven't got the automation part built yet for us to do it via the MassMedia SEO site for the upgrade. We need to get Jeff to code that for us, okay? It might take a week or two before we can get that done, but it will get done. In the meantime, you just send it to us and we will send you a clipping report for that service for each press release you submit.
Several people have mentioned that they wish they would have gotten a warning before we raised the price, but I think we warned people.
Oh, we warned people a long time. We've been telling people for a long time. I mean, seriously, to keep that at $37 for 5 for as long as we did is a bit of a miracle, to be honest. I cannot, even up until a few days ago, it was still there, but we had to take it away. When we went through all the stuff that we have added in here and the costs of adding all this kind of stuff in here for buying the high PR Tumblr accounts, for the manpower, the labor going in there to get this done, we need to take extra staff, and so we have to put the prices up to make it, profitable for us. No business can work that is not profitable, so we had to put the prices up, but we held that for as long as we could. I mean, it's incredible to give this all away at $37, what we went through in the first sort of 4 slides here. For 5 of them as well.
Okay, the link for the new service is in the chat. Several people are wondering where it is. They can't find it.
Okay, if you go to the last slide, I gave you the link for the slide. If you go into the chat box with the GoToWebinar, it's there. If not, then maybe in the MassMedia Facebook group, Robert, if you can put the links in there, you can do that.
Okay, when you send images and video, please do that with Dropbox. When you send a press release to us through those support emails, several people are wondering how they get the images to us.
Oh, good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any more?
Okay, for reselling purposes, can I use your network distribution image to add to my site? If I use your press release writing service, can I see the article first and ask for a revision, if possible, before submission?
Yeah, if we're using writers, then I guess we can do that for the, yeah. What we will do is, once we've got the writing service up, what we will do is we will put a couple of samples on there, okay? So the first people that order will basically will keep their press releases and just use as an example. So might even do 1 or 2 for free just to be able to do that initially. And so you can see the quality at that point, okay? And you can see the quality of the writing, the grammar, everything is in it's sort of US written. And it's not hard to adjust. If you need to, if anything does need to be changed, it's going to be very, very minimal kind of thing. Press releases do not have to be big, epic kind of articles. They do not have to be. They just have to be informative. They have to be, we've gone through it several times when we've done the press release webinars last year. What we're looking for is being able to force the click-through by creating some kind of compelling headline to, first of all, get people to click through on it. Secondly, to have a strong call to action, give people a reason to click through to an offer, to a business, to get a consultation, to get a free something, to get something. Have a purpose in your press release. You've got to have a purpose for every piece of content that you do. You've got to have that call to action, okay? Ideally, you will be collecting leads. It should be the first thing you do that you think of before even monetization, because a lot of people won't buy first time, but they will buy if they're sort of exposed to you for multiple marketing messages. It's just the way the world works. I mean, we don't have to reinvent the wheel, but what we can do is we can use the knowledge that multiple, top marketers, that have done before us have come along and told us what works, and we can take that information and we can just incorporate that. It's just marketing 101 at this point, that we want to start building a list. We want to start lead generating and generating leads so that we can market to these people multiple times. And once you've got somebody giving you an email address, you can redirect them to an offer from that opt-in. You just got to give them a reason to opt in. It's just human nature. Give them something that's relevant. Give them something, a reason to click through, even if you want to find out more information, or if you want to get to the buy button, give me your email address. I've seen sales pages like that before. Give me your email address first, and then I'll let you buy. Or give me your email address first, and I'll give you this great report. Give me your email address first, and I'll tell you this great secret. And then they're redirected to a buy button. So you just got to put that little process in the middle somewhere, and you can do a lot of more effective marketing for you and your clients long term.
Okay, Lenny is asking what our Dropbox address is.
Okay.
What you do is you have your own Dropbox, and you get your link and you put it in the email, and then we can open it. But if you send an attachment in your email, if it goes to my support site, I won't be able to see it. It'll be a bunch of code, so that's why we need a Dropbox link. Okay,
he's asking what Dropbox is. Dropbox is a service that is basically an online storage service. It's free to use. You can use Dropbox, and they'll give you a certain amount of gigabytes space. And you create an account with them. And basically, what you can do is you can upload things like images, like pictures and things, almost like you do with your hard drive on your computer, but it's just kept online for you via a website called Dropbox.com. Okay, so when you've put your image in there, then you can see the image, you can see the link to it there. You just have to right click and click to get the share link, and that's what you give to Robert. That's what you give to MassMedia support staff. You just give them that share link, and that's where they can download the image so they can add it to your press release.
Okay, the support address is support@massmediaseo.com. That's where you'll be sending your press releases and any inquiries. We've got Mike. He says it is he purchased and he's gone to an error page, and that's because we haven't got.
Yeah, we haven't got anything at the back end. You just need to send. You will have an email confirmation come through from JVZoo. Mike, what you need to do is get that email and just forward the email over to support@massmediaseo.com. You can even CC it as well to support@anthonyhayes.me, and that will go to the support team we've got there. We've got a new support team in the background now for all my stuff. We're moving LOL into some SEO service kind of stuff, but he will still be helping with some team viewer sessions and things that people get stuck with, sort of tech issues. So we got a whole new support team, a very, very good one. Expensive one, but very, very good one, and hopefully it's going to make all our lives much, much easier. So I will inform them if they get any emails from people to make sure that Robert has got a copy of that.
Okay, looks like that's all the questions for now, Tony.
Okay, I think we could probably wrap it up. If anybody does have any questions, you can find Robert in the Facebook group, okay, for MassMedia SEO. What is the Facebook group address anyway?
Okay, let me get that and I'll put it in the chat box.
Yeah, put it in chat box and we can give that to people just in case some people don't have that. Then they always have access to any questions they've got. And you can see that what we've done with the MassMedia SEO is very, very good so far, but we still have some things that we want to add, but I'm really happy with what we've got so far, and we will just keep making sure things are improving and getting better. Even though it's already very good.
I just put the Facebook group in the chat box.
Good.
Anybody that wants to join, even if you're not a member of MassMedia SEO yet, you're welcome to join the group, and I'll let you in.
I'm not seeing it in here. Yeah, I don't see it in there for the Facebook group.
I just put it in the chat. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
To entire audience. I don't know. Maybe I'm having some trouble on my end.
Okay. Well, you can send it to me by Skype. I'll do it if you're not able to.
Okay. It's in your Skype box now, Tony.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so here we go. So it's in the chat box, and I'll put it in here as well. Facebook group. Stretch out a little bit.
Okay, several people are asking, do they need to buy today?
You got until we have got the automation stuff done, and then it's gone up to $127. So I'm actually giving you $30 a month discount because for the inconvenience of us not being properly set up. We want to get some people in early anyway. That's part of the reason we're doing it. I'm kind of like this right now. I want to get some people in, get some case studies and things done. So we probably need a few days to be able to get this automated in the background for you to purchase, get taken to a thank you page where you can get more information for submitting and all that kind of stuff. All that needs to be automated. It hasn't been done yet.
Okay, Mike Ryan is asking, is there a link to check out the local marketing packages? Essentially what this is a premium press release service. It's not any more than that, and we do offer a lot of SEO to go along with it, but it's nothing really that...
That's part of what we're saying, that we need to get automated. We don't even have the sales pages or anything for it right now. That's why we're putting it right now at $97. I just want to basically get, 10, 15 people in at that price and get them moving with this. And then once we've got everything automated, once we've got the sales page, proper JVZoo thank you pages and all that kind of stuff set up, the automated sort of redirect to get into a members area for this upgrade, then that's when the price is going into $127, but we probably need 4 or 5 days to get that done. So right now it's $97 as it is, with no sales page and stuff. This is the sales page.
Okay, that's everything, Tony.
Okay. Guys, thank you for attending, and I hope you got some value, and I hope you get excited by the stuff we're doing here. And we'll keep you updated. What we'll do is once a month we will continue to do the MassMedia SEO press release webinars, and we will keep you updated what's going on. If you've got some suggestions as well, let us know in the Facebook group, and if there's something good there, Robert will tell me, and if it's something that we can add, I'm all for it, as long as it makes us better and we keep continually improving. That's the main thing. We've got to be constantly improving and making things as good as it possibly can be. Okay, thanks for your time. See you later. Thanks, Robert.
Welcome.